Well, hey, neighbors, come on in. It's me, Angie. I don't know how good this live stream is going to be. It looks like I don't have much internet. It's me, Angie. I don't know how. Uh, Something's going on with my internet. I don't know what's wrong with it. Some days it's good and some days it's bad. And the sun is shining. Hey, Rudy, how are you? Welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you. How are you on this Wednesday? I'm in a different room today. Mr. Doggity Dog. Mr. Doggity Dog, how are you? Welcome in. Are you doing okay? How have you been doing? There's Joe. Joe, I got your package. I hadn't opened it yet, but I got it. I have been so busy. Hey, Ashley. I've got 10 packages around my table right now that I have not even opened. 10 that I hadn't even opened. We had Berkeley this weekend. I wrecked my wheelchair. We had Lincoln Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and part of today. Oh, you did? Awesome. I can't wait. I love surprises. You know, when I was younger, I didn't like surprises. I didn't like surprises at all. But I like surprises now. Oh, there she is, my beautiful twin. As y'all can see, I'm in a different room today. I'm not in the YouTube room. I'm in my dining room. I'm on my scooter. I'm not in my wheelchair. The part for my wheelchair is supposed to come tomorrow to Hattiesburg, and then they're going to bring it Friday to put it on my wheelchair. So I should be back into working order by Friday afternoon, maybe. I don't get me wrong. I appreciate the fact that I have a scooter and that I can get around, because I don't know what I would have done without the scooter. Because here's the story. Before I got my wheelchair, I wasn't disabled as I am now. I could still walk around with my walker on. Well, now that 5 years has almost went by, I can't. So now being without my wheelchair is really, really bad. And but it makes me appreciate the fact that I have been blessed enough to be able to get a wheelchair like I have. I mean, I never took it for granted, but now especially, I don't take it for granted at all. But when more people get in here, I'm going to tell y'all exactly what happened when I had the incident with my wheelchair. Oh my gosh. In January, I can get another wheelchair, and the guy I talked to that actually builds my wheelchair for my specs. They come and measure me and do my height, and they see what I need and all that. And he's like, now, when you get your next wheelchair, we're going to fix it. We're going to put all the bells and whistles on it. We're going to put a lift on it. We're going to make it do everything, possible for it to do, because you'll have it for another 5 years after, like this one I got now. It's still good for me, but I could use some updated things on it, but it's still good. Joe, did you get all your invoicing done? I missed you on Dawn's last night. I know you took a week off so you could catch up. I don't know how y'all do it. I do not know how y'all do it, having auctions even 3 nights a week. I don't know. I don't know how y'all do it. We had Berkeley Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night. Took her home Sunday. Taylor came Sunday night because Brent works nights, of course. She stayed Sunday night, Monday night, and last night. Lincoln just went home about 2 hours ago His daddy came to get him. So I have just been running, running, running. Hey, Clarissa, how are you? It has been busy on this corner of the world. I am not joking. It has been busy. I feel like I have been away from my YouTube family for so long. I popped into Ella's auction yesterday, and I guess I missed the rant about her talking about people not paying for their invoices. And oh yeah, I am loving it. Hey, Lori, welcome in. It's so good to see you. I'm so glad you're here. Happy birthday, Ray. I hope today is Lori's husband's birthday. I don't know how old he is today, but today's his birthday. But yeah, Claudette, I don't know what I'm gonna do when I get a third one. I am telling you what. Oh, y'all gonna have to help me. I need a name. Okay, here we go. I need a girl's name that goes with Olivia. Okay? I need your suggestions on a girl name that goes with Olivia. Now, they don't know whether it's a boy or a girl yet. They don't know. They've already picked the boy's name out. But they want the little girl's name. If it's a girl, they want her name to be Olivia, and they want to call her Livy. I think I told y'all that. But I want y'all to help me think of a middle name I can suggest to Haley. Oh, he's 59 years old and holding. He'll be this big 6-0 next year. Wow. Yeah, come on in here and get y'all. I have my drink. James had overtime Monday and Tuesday. He's off today. He's gone to town to pick up a few things that we need here at home and get a prescription I need. We're always going and doing something. He is anyway. It's a beautiful day here. James took Lincoln out in the stroller while I was getting ready to go live, and took him around the neighborhood, strolling him around in the stroller. And when he got back, he said Lincoln never even whimpered or whined or anything. He was loving being outside. For a middle name, or sounds like Olivia? No, a middle name. We need a middle name to go with Olivia, which they're going to call her Livy. The boy name they picked out was Colson, Colson, Colson Lane, Lane, Colson Lane. And I suggested to Haley, why didn't she Haley's name is Haley Page. And I suggested to Haley, why didn't she name her Olivia Page? I love the name Page. But Haley does not like her middle name. She does not like the name Page. I love it. I love that name. And they named Berkeley Scott, which is after Matt, because his is Matthew Scott. But she don't want to name her Page. But I like that name. I don't know if y'all were in here earlier. I said, oh, Lee is a good name. Olivia Lee. That's nice. That sounds good. I'm going to write these down. I need to, because we're trying to throw names out to Haley. Maybe something will just stand out to her, you know. But that does sound good. Olivia Lee Smith. Which, of course, anything will go with Smith. You know, that's the most common name there is in the world. But, oh, I like Rose, too. I like that. Oh, I would love it to be Olivia Grace, but I don't think that's going to happen. My middle name is Grace. And if Taylor ever has a daughter, she's going to name her child. The middle name's going to be Grace. Haley's mother's middle name is Marie, but she said she didn't want to do Marie because I think actually Marie means sorrow. I don't know if that's what that means or not. I think it means sorrow. We have a lot of Maries in our family. My mom's name is Lavanna Marie. My mom has a real unique first name, Lavanna, Lavanna, and her name is Lavanna Marie. And my sister is Melissa Marie, my oldest sister. And then her daughter is Caitlin Marie. So we have a lot of Maries in our family. Hey, Ashley. Have I spoken to you yet? Welcome in. Olivia Joe. There you go. Olivia Joe. Joe, is your name actually Joe or Josie or Josephine, or is it just Joe? Is that short for something? They want her to go by, and I was always like this when I had children. I always wanted them to go by their first name and not their middle name. And that's the way they want. They want their babies, like Berkeley goes by Berkeley, but they want their first name to be their, the name they go by. Claudette, I don't know, and anybody else that's my friends on Facebook, I don't know if y'all saw Berkeley's recital photos that I posted. And I didn't realize there was a video that Haley had put up with her dancing in her recital. Well, when Haley put it up, she didn't put it up where you could share it. It's about a 4-minute video of Berkeley actually dancing in her recital. It's the cutest thing. I'm going to try to get it up on either my YouTube or Facebook. I don't know yet. Now, she's got some rhythm now. I'm not going to joke you. She's like the other females in our family. She's got rhythm. We don't have voices. We can't sing, but we got rhythm. Oh, I like Olivia Hope. Oh, I like that. Y'all are throwing out some good names. Olivia Hope. Olivia Hope. Olivia Hope. And we don't have a Hope in our family. My name is Joe legally. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Olivia Jean. That's not bad. That sounds good. Hey, Yvonne, how are you? Welcome in. I'm going to have a birthday celebration on YouTube. My birthday is the 17th of May. But James and I are going to be gone. So I'm thinking about having my birthday celebration on the 15th or the 16th. I haven't made up my mind yet. And Miss Southern Belle, I got a package from her today. It has my birthday present in it. But I'm not going to open it until my birthday celebration. I'm going to be giving some doing giveaways, sharing some memories of me getting older and stuff like that. I got some things planned. Martha makes art. Hey, Martha, how are you? I went into Martha's channel, and Miss Southern Belle introduced me to her channel, and she does adult coloring. And Martha's so sweet. Y'all need to go check her channel out. Miss Southern Belle sent me over there the other night to check her. She has no drama, real calm, sort of like this channel. We don't have drama, bullying, backstabbing, anything like that. We just like to have a good time. Oh, give us some snaps, Claudette. Olivia Ann. That's nice. Y'all are coming up with some good names. Martha, I'm so glad you are here to visit. John Pole. Welcome in. How are you? I know I spoke to Yvonne. Hey, Pamela, how are you doing? Welcome in. I am here by myself. I cannot believe it. James is going to pick up some things we need at at our house. Lincoln went home today. Berkeley went home Sunday. So what have y'all been doing? I feel like I've been out of the loop for I don't know how long. I saw you're from Mississippi. That's where my family comes. Oh, what part of Mississippi, if you don't mind telling me, Martha? We could be neighbors. They could live right next to me. I gotta tell y'all the story. The part for my wheelchair is coming in tomorrow to Hattiesburg, which is about an hour and 40 minutes from here. And the man that's going to fix my wheelchair is going to pick it up tomorrow. He'll be here Friday to fix my wheelchair. Oh, there's Miss Southern Belle. Welcome in, my dear friend. Claudette's giving out snacks and drinks, so just get a snack and a drink. So this is what happened. Let me tell y'all the story about my wheelchair. Little Risky Drink Towns, Belmont, and Dennis. Belmont and Dennis. Is that up north? Because I'm central Mississippi. I'm down in the central part. I'm an hour and 40 minutes from the Gulf Coast. What else am I close to? I'm 40 minutes from our capital, Jackson, Mississippi. That sounds like northern Mississippi. Belmont does. So we're getting ready. I'm outside going down the ramp at my front door. I always put my wheelchair in 5. That's the highest speed you can go in, okay? 5. That makes you go fast. That's to get me around in my yard and go to the car. So here I am in 5th gear. I'm in 5. I'm going. I get up to the carport, go over the little berm, go by the car. Doesn't dawn on me to click my wheelchair down to speed 2. Doesn't even dawn on me. I guess I'm so excited about going to get Berkeley, I'm not even thinking. So I opened the door to put my bags in the back, like my purse and my owl bag and just some things that I need. When I opened the door and leaned forward to put my stuff in the back seat, my elbow hits my joystick on my wheelchair. Well, when it hits it, my wheelchair goes forward in 5th gear. I just ram into the side of the Jeep. The joystick just cracks on my wheelchair. And I went, oh no. And James is on the other side of the Jeep. And he said, what did you just do? And I said, my wheelchair's broke. He said, what? Well, at that time, it wasn't completely torn up. It still worked. It just was, it was broke, but not completely broke. So James puts it on the Jeep. We go to Matt's. Everything's fine. I go into Matt's house in my wheelchair, go to the restroom, go back out to the Jeep. James loads my wheelchair back up. On the way back, we're going to stop and get something to eat because Berkeley likes to eat at Golden Corral. He gets out, goes around to look at my wheelchair. It's completely broke off. The joystick is completely off. He comes to the window. He said, you're not going to get out because your wheelchair is completely broken. You're not going to be able to get out. Well, at that time, I was devastated because I was like, what am I going to do? That's my only mode of transportation. And then I thought about my scooter, which I knew my scooter wasn't going to be comfortable. And it's not comfortable sitting on all the time. And I can't get around my house in my scooter because it has the thing on the front where you steer, like a scooter does. And my house is really not that huge to be turning around. But it's okay. I'll get the part tomorrow and they'll fix it Friday. It'll be okay. Oh, they're on the Alabama line. Got you. Nice. Red Bay, Alabama. Oh, okay. There she is. Christina, I'm glad you came in. I had a surprise in the mailbox when Berkeley was here. And it was in this envelope. I'm not going to turn it around. But, and it was from Christina. And it was perfect timing because she had sent myself and Berkeley some color books to color in. And Berkeley loves to color. And we color together and we paint fingernails. And we just do all kind of stuff while she's here. Put lip gloss on and makeup. And we just do all kind of crazy things. But anyway, she put this beautiful, see how it goes, this beautiful card. It's got butterflies all over it. She said, just a little surprise for you and Berkeley to play with. I saw the highlight books and it took me back to my childhood. Oh yeah, there was a highlight book in there. Do y'all remember those where you can do all these activities? Hope you enjoy. Love you, sister. Christina, 1 Corinthians 13. So that was a wonderful surprise. She had sent us some coloring books. I was hoping you would come in, Christina. I said earlier, I have got 10 boxes that I have not even opened, that I've gotten in the mail that I hadn't had a chance to open because of having Berkeley and Lincoln. I haven't had time to open. Because when I open a box, I want to take my time, look at everything, see what I purchased from an auction or somebody sent me. I don't want to just open it and go, oh, okay, that's what it is. I don't like to do that. I like to take my time. Well, I won't even open it if I don't feel like I have enough time to spend with the box and, really enjoy what I got. So I haven't opened it. Yeah, you're right. I was sick. Oh my gosh. I don't mean literally like sick, fever, thrown up. I mean I was just sick. I was like, I've had this wheelchair for 4 years and I've not ever done anything to it, not damaged it, not done, nothing. And here I go breaking the very thing that I need the most, which is the joystick that makes you move around. And I break it off. So, looks like Taylor just came in. Hey, babe. What are you doing? Is it time? Oh, yeah. Today is her early day. She gets off early today. You can speak to everybody. She come by to pick up some things that she left here before she goes home. Hey, Lucinda. How are you? Lucy Warren's World. Welcome in. Y'all come on in here. I'm so glad y'all are here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't get hurt because I could have easily, when I ramped up, like when I pushed with my elbow and the joystick went forward in 5th gear, I could have easily just, if it hadn't hit the joystick, my legs would have hit the side of the Jeep and my legs would have just been crushed upside the Jeep. And I don't need that. But the good thing is we hadn't met our deductible on our health insurance yet, but they would have paid for the whole part. But I can claim it on my health insurance, and that will go toward our deductible. The piece was over $500 to fix the wheelchair. It was $5.49 something. Yeah, just that one little joystick that I use to motivate around, $500, which I figured it was going to be high, but I didn't think it was going to be $500 worth. Somebody was saying in another chat, I was talking about it, that I could claim it on my automobile insurance. But I don't think I can. Which I would still have a deductible on my car insurance anyway. Hey, Michael, how are you? Welcome in. I'm so glad y'all are here. Hey, Lisa. Lisa was talking about me wrecking my wheelchair. I forgot what she said. Demolition. I was doing demolition or something. I'm telling y'all, I have never not geared down. When I've always been in fifth gear and I'd go to the carport, I would always gear down to second gear. And for some reason, I wasn't thinking, and I did not go down to second gear, and I ran right into the Jeep. Hey, Barberry, I haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? It's so good to see you. Yeah, Demo Angie. That's what she said. I don't know if Lisa has an auction today. Lisa, if you do, you can put it down in the description and let everybody know where you're going to be today. You may have already went live. I don't know. No, Michael, I wasn't in a car accident. I just ran my wheelchair into my automobile and broke off my a piece of my wheelchair, which it doesn't work now. Baby, you gonna take that home with you?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I love you.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Okay.
Let me know if you need me, okay? Yes, auction at 6 p.m. Okay. Great. It was a DUI. And honestly, I wasn't drinking. And that would have been a better story to tell if I could say, oh man, I was drinking and I wrecked my wheelchair. I mean, it would have been a good story to tell. But just because I forgot to gear down, change gears, and it was just like, I am not believing I did this. But it's okay. Life happens. No, the brakes didn't fail. When I went up to the door, my elbow hit the joystick. And when it hit the joystick, it went forward real fast in fifth gear. And when it did, it just broke the joystick. But the guy said the next time that I get an upgraded wheelchair, I was going to get a more computerized wheelchair, and I wouldn't even have a joystick. It would be more computerized. Yes, I lost control of my wheelchair. I sure did. Yes. Yeah, I zigged when I should have. There you go. I zigged when I should have zagged. James come around on the other side where I was, and he just went and just shook his head. I said, well, I can't do anything about it. It's done. Thank you, Lisa, for putting that up. Y'all go over tonight to Lisa's auction. She's an awesome person. I love Lisa. Yeah, Evel Knievel. I don't even know how Evel Knievel survived as many years as he did. He had so many broken bones over his lifetime. I know that man was in a lot of pain before he passed away. Hey, Purple, how are you? So good to see you. Are you still karaoke? I try to drop by there sometimes and check it out, but here lately, with me having so much company, I hadn't had a chance. Hey, Sonia, how are you? Welcome in. Nope, I didn't even get a prize. I got the booby prize. My wheelchair not being functional. Runaway woman on a wheelchair, probably be a good news story. I'm glad you're okay. Yeah, like I said, it'll be a story to talk about in months to come. Like James and I'll be sitting around talking to some of our friends, and we'll mention Angie wrecked her wheelchair. She can't do anything. She wrecked her wheelchair. It'll be a good conversation, but at the time, it didn't make me feel good. I'm gonna tell you that. But anyway, I'm gonna put up a thumbnail about my birthday celebration. I'm thinking about having it either the 15th or the 16th of May. And like I said, I'm going to be doing giveaways, playing games, having some questions that y'all are going to answer about how well y'all know me. And a lot of y'all know me real well. A lot of y'all have watched my channel a lot. Purple, she does karaoke on Deb's wood burning channel. I think I don't know if it's every night, but it's mostly every night. Hey, Jennifer, how are you? Welcome in. Oh, Purple, I know about being tired, honey. I hope you get some rest. I am so tired. I'm so sorry you are tired. Oh, I'm so glad. She said, I'm so glad you're feeling comfortable enough to actually show your beautiful self and that little diva dog. I love it. It will be a funny story for you to tell the grandkid. Yes, that's the one thing I will be able to tell the grandkids, that their Gigi ran slap over the vehicle. Yeah, Delby is. She's very down to earth. So, in the I have not been on YouTube as much as I normally am on YouTube, and I've been trying to watch the videos. Oh, Christina is a sweetheart. I mean, if I lived by Christina, we would go. I would go on her winning walks with her every day that she went walking, but I would have to be in my wheelchair. But I would love to go on, just be right there while she takes her little walks, which I actually am when she's on video, but it's not like actually being there. Um, yeah, she sent an owl coloring book, a highlights book, and a Valentine's coloring book. She is a sweetheart for sure. I kind of want to wait, Miss Southern Belle, for my birthday. Uh, I'm gonna be. Let's see, y'all. I'm having to stop and think. 57, 57 on the 17th. 57 on the 17th. Coloring is very therapeutic. I want to see you fuss over the taping. Oh, I'm sure I will. I mean, I don't even have anything near me that I can even cut the amount of tape that you probably have on that box. Yes, May babies are awesome. You are exactly right, Lisa. We're Tauruses. At least I'm a Taurus. Taurus the bull, very hard headed, outspoken, independent, that type of person. Oh, your mom's birthday's the 15th? My wedding anniversary is the 16th, and my birthday's the 17th. Hey, sis Michelle, how are you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, Lisa's is May the 8th. Hey, Jennifer, how are you? Martha said, Really, Martha? Awesome. All these May babies. I've always liked the month that my birthday falls in because I could always have if I was going to have a sleepover, I could say, I want to have like a couple of my friends over around my birthday, and we could go and our town is so small, we could walk the neighborhood. We could, go swimming, anything like that. Because it's warm, but it's not too hot. Lisa said, I'm a Taurus too. That's why we see eye to eye. Oh, yours is oh no, Martha. My daughter-in-law's is April the 30th. Yeah, my daughter-in-law, she's going to be 33. She's going to be 33 on April the 30th. Her wedding anniversary is the 12th. My daughter that just left, her wedding anniversary is the 20th of May. Mother's Day's in May. We have a lot going on in May in our family. Yeah, May is the month of marriage. I'm okay, CC Angie, getting ready to head back out and get some more running done, but I seen you on. I had to come in. I'm so happy you did. I'm so glad you dropped in. So, like I said, I've been out of the loop. So I don't know anything major that's been going on YouTube. Like I said, Ella had a rant yesterday about people paying. I missed that whole rant. I guess I could go back and watch it. This Sunday is our Keeping It Real show that Ella and I do on her channel. It's 5 Eastern, 4 Central. So y'all be sure to, and I'm sure Ella put up a thumbnail. Come over and check out the Keeping It Real show. I see you on Jeremy's, but he has me blocked. There is so much more drama going on, y'all. It's ridiculous. Even though I've been off of YouTube for a few days, I still see that people are still being people, still being ugly, still being nasty. But I guess that's how they wake up in the mornings. They have to do that. I've never seen the person Ella was talking about. I don't even know who it was because I just caught the tail end of it. I didn't even catch enough of it to even know what even was said. That's what I said. I'll have to go back and watch it. I'm sure Ella's blood pressure was pretty high yesterday. Yeah, Ella just lets loose, and that's what I love about Ella. She just tells it the way it is. She don't care what you say, what you think, what you do. And I love that about Ella. And she does it in such a way that it's not degrading or negative. Here comes Mr. It's Me.
Hello, hello, hello.
He's coming back from the getting some things we needed for the house. I block people that encourage drama. It's so much better for me keeping toxic people away. Oh, you have to. If you are the type of person that does not like any kind of drama, you have to do that. Because it can put you in. I don't know if y'all find this to be true or not, but if you go into those drama channels, which I do, and I lurk, and I'm trying to get better about it, but it will put you in a mood. I mean, it's just like it just puts you in a negative mood. And you can't let that come into your channel. Christina said, hey.
Hello.
Michelle said hello.
Hello, hello.
Claudette
hello.
said hello.
Had to get drugs.
Yeah, he had to go by the pharmacy, pick up my vitamin D.
And then pick up coffee.
Oh, yeah, he had to have coffee because if he didn't get his coffee, this man drinks coffee like I drink this. And I'm talking about black, like straight, just nothing, just black. Yeah, Ella does keep it totally real, and I can respect that, and I love her for it. I understand where Ella's coming from. I have been burned by buyers not paying. What gets me, and I don't know what all she said in there, is like if somebody's bidding and there's 2 people or even 3 people bidding, and that one person keeps bidding and they actually win, and then they don't pay. What about the 2 people that actually wanted the item that would have paid? I mean, why do you do that? Is it because you don't want the other person to have it? Or do you really want it? Or do you actually need it? I don't know what's in people's minds about when they do that. I don't know. And Ellen cannot stand for you to ghost her. She does not want you to act like you do not know who she is after you buy something on her channel. But I'm sure a lot of these people that have auctions have people that do not pay for their items. That's got to be bad. And plus, that's y'all's livelihood. Y'all not doing this for fun. Y'all are doing this to make a living, to have money, to be able to pay your rent, you buy groceries and all this stuff. And then you have people that come in, outbid everybody, and then don't pay. It raises my blood pressure and gives me panic attacks that last for days. It's not healthy for me physically or no. You can't. That's like I find that's why I don't watch the news anymore. Okay, because I don't want that in my house. Because I feel like if I start listening to the news, it's just going to come into the house and just be negative vibes all around my house. And plus, it upsets me when I watch it because I know most of it's not true. The news is not true. And some of it's not even necessary that they talk about. And for about 4 years now, I hadn't even watched the news. If the little bit that I know, James comes in and he'll tell me a little bit, but he's got to where he doesn't even say anything to me about the news because he knows just how bad I feel, how I feel about it. he can switch over to one of the news channels just to watch it for a few minutes, and I'm like, no, turn it. I don't want that. Lori said, hey James.
Hello.
I love the no drama llama channels. Yes. I don't see how do people wake up in the morning and just start, okay, let me run and see who I can annoy. You know? But I guess people live a sad, lonely life. They do that. I don't know. Claudette said, I need strong coffee. When James and I first got married, in Louisiana, they have this coffee, and it's called New Orleans Blend. Is that it?
Yeah.
New Orleans Blend Community Coffee. It is so strong that you can just about walk on it. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of it. I don't know if y'all have ever drank it. But actually, when James and I first got married, that's what he drank, was New Orleans Blend Community Coffee. Oh my gosh, it was so strong. That's right. He has nothing in his coffee. Hey, Angela, how are you doing? Welcome in. Oh, there's my 96 gal. Hey, how have you been? Welcome in. It is so good to see you. I haven't seen you in so long. Oh my gosh. I hope you've been okay. How's your husband and the children? Too bad she can't be charged to reshelve. Yeah, charge her for reshelving the item. Yeah, that's a good one. And it's just as bad when you pay for something and wait 3 months to be shipped. Yes, I agree, Angela. I totally agree. But you know, everyone that I've purchased from, the auctions that I go to, you can ask James. He is getting packages off our porch every single day. And I just, let's see, like I said, I got 10 right now that I hadn't even opened. I counted them. 10 packages. But Claudette, she lives in Canada. I don't know if y'all know that about Claudette. I'm sure all y'all that's in here know that. But she goes to the auctions also, but she doesn't purchase because she lives in Canada. But she's a good supporter of all the auctions that I go to. She's always in the chat when I'm in there. When you can go to an auction that has, or another channel that has a good chat going on. And I'll tell you something else. A lot of these auctions, they want you to buy. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. They want you to buy, but mostly they want you to come in, just be part of the channel, chat. You know, if you have a question, ask a question. You know, speak to everybody else. They're not asking you just to come in to purchase. And the auctions that I go to, I really enjoy the chat. There are some good chats. Now, every once in a while, you'll have somebody come in, get their feelings hurt because they wasn't spoken to when they thought they were supposed to be spoken to. Get upset and say something to another person in the chat. I mean, every once in a while, you're going to have that. You're going to have that person. But it's not like it happens every single day. I could do auctions, but that's not paying. That not paying mess is a big reason why I'll have yard sales instead. I don't need that stress. I'm too old. Yeah. I'm telling y'all, I know this is going to sound ugly. I know it is. And I don't mean for it to sound ugly. But I'm not dealing with it. I mean, if people come into my life and they're trying to bring chaos and stress and all that, I'm just going to, you know, I love you. I don't hate you. I wish you well. I'm going to pray for you, but I am not having that. If James was in here right now, he can tell you, I have family members that try to come around and just stir. And I don't know if y'all have family members like that, but they just try to stir up stuff. And I just nip it right there. I'm like, I'm not talking about it. I don't bring that here. I don't want to know it. I have a cousin. She'll say, I can't know. I can't know. When she don't want to know something, she's like, I can't know. Well, I don't want to know. If it's not a life or death situation, do not bring the drama to my house. I mean, life is too short. Why do you want that? I watch a different news than the basic news. Oh, okay. I bought some serious donuts today. Oh, donuts sound good. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Community coffee is very strong. My grandma loved it. Oh, it is strong. Oh, Christina, you're not joking. It is strong. I love my laughing coffee. Lucy said, I'm in Minnesota. Minnesota. They talk a little different. You know, Northerners think I have an accent. I never thought I did until I started YouTube. And they're like, I love your accent. Thinking, I don't have an accent. But like Northerners have an accent to me. Like people that live in Minnesota, they do. People that live in Boston, New York, the northern states, they have an accent to me. James needs to do the bend and snap for your birthday. I might talk him into it. I'll tell you what, when we go to the coast, if he hits a jackpot on the slot machine, he'll probably be bending and snapping. Please make sure y'all are hitting those thumbs. Oh, thank you. Yes. Here he comes. I'll tell him, Miss Southern Belle. It's not done on purpose when there is 50 people in a chat. Yeah. Hey, Miss Southern Belle said you could do the bend and snap for my birthday.
The bend and snap?
Yeah, the bend and snap. I'll have to show him what the bend and snap is, Miss Southern Belle, because he don't seem to understand what the bend and snap is. Oh, there's Gina. Oh, my goodness. Gina had the best. Welcome in, Gina. She had the best conversation going on her channel the other day when I just happened to catch her live. And I cannot remember where I was. I don't know if I was in the car.
What were we going to do now?
We may have been going to Louisiana. I don't know. But she had the best conversation going. She was talking about Christianity, which a lot of people won't bring that up on their channel because it's so controversial. But she was doing it in such a way that if you would have been wanting to turn it into controversy on purpose, because really it was the most easygoing conversation ever. But she was just talking about, how we should all get along and just pray for each other and love each other and not judge each other. And, but people don't want to hear that. I have come to the conclusion that people do not want to hear that. People do not want to hear, let's all get along and be friends and support each other. They want to hear about this one having discord with this other one, this one arguing with this other person. This person said this, and they want to hear the negativity, and they want to know all about it. They want you to tell them detail for detail. But when you start telling something good, they don't want to listen to it. I say, now, not everybody, because, I want to listen to the good, but I'm talking about the drama channels. They don't want to hear about good things happening. They want to hear about, oh, did you hear what happened in so-and-so's channel? This person said this. This person said that. And then, of course, you got the trolls that come in. I felt so sorry for Lena the other day on Red Road. I didn't know what to do when the trolls kept coming into her channel and she was trying to do an auction. I felt so sorry for her, but Miss Southern Belle was on point. Miss Southern Belle was just boom, boom, boom. She was clicking them out of there. Hubby is still recovering but doing good. My eyes are 100%. I had lost sight and my daughters were driving me to work. They were so bad. Grants and everyone are okay. Oh, I am so glad things are looking up for you, Gail. I have been missing you. I can tell you that. I can't stand trolls. This Mama Bear don't play that. I mean, they were hitting, I call it's Lena, but her channel is Red Road. They were just hitting her, I mean, just every few seconds, just going. Now, if you have enough time in your day to go to somebody's channel just to aggravate, you don't have enough to do. I mean, you need to get a job or you need to get medication because something's wrong with you. I mean, something is wrong if you just choose to go into somebody's YouTube channel and just start, disrupting it. It's just something is wrong. Same here. I have no time for drama or any crap. Yes. We do marketplace and yard sales. I could never do an auction. Oh. Now that I have, when my wheelchair gets fixed, and I have the thing on the Jeep, James and I can start going to rummage sales and auctions again. We used to do that all the time. Locally, going to auctions and rummage sales. Like I don't have enough stuff. Like I have 10 boxes right now that I haven't even opened. I mean, what am I going to do with all this stuff? What are my children going to do with all this stuff when something happens to me? They're not going to want any of this stuff. Lori said, I'm a troublemaker. Yeah, sure, Lori. But if y'all haven't visited Gina's gallery of jewelry and more, now don't let the name deceive you because she does have jewelry and she'll buy these jars of jewelry. She made me the most beautiful doily and I'm still looking for a frame to put it in. I'm going to hang it on the wall. James left the light on in the kitchen. Then I'm looking for a frame to frame it. But what I was going to say, thank you. She doesn't just have jewelry and sales and stuff like that. She really has good conversation. And she has a great sense of humor. She comes in Nana Tink's auction sometimes and she says the funniest things. She keeps the chat going a lot of times. But it's never anything nasty toward anybody. It's always good humor. Chicory. Exactly, Angie. Everyone knows I love everyone, but I will boot a troll in a heartbeat. I know, it's just crazy. I don't understand it. Community dark roast is my favorite.
Yeah.
Is that what you drink?
Most of the time, that's what they got back at the plant.
Oh, is that what it is?
That's what we drink.
That's what they drink at the plant, he said. Do you take your... What now?
Whenever we lived down there, I saw Daddy and Mama.
Yeah, that's all James's family drank was the
dark roast.
The community dark roast. Joe, do you take your coffee black, or do you mix something in with your coffee? It's a southern accent. I can tell I have a Minnesota accent. Aisha, how are you? Welcome in. So glad that you decided to drop by and visit. Oh, and there's Sweet Scott Gold. How are you doing? Now, look, Scott Gold, I don't know if y'all ever been to his channel, but he is the nicest guy. He comes on with well, he has his own channel and he has unboxings and different things on his channel, but he also comes on with Miss Southern Belle. He and Life with Ron and Miss Southern Belle do lives sometime, and they get on there and they color and they just talk, and just whatever conversation they have, they have. So y'all need to go check out Scott's channel. I live in Connecticut, lived here all my life, and people tell me I have a New Jersey accent. Wow. I'm getting ready to go to the YMCA for water aerobics, wanting to stop. Oh, that sounds awesome, Gina. Water aerobics. That sounds like that would be fun. You have a good time, Gina. Love you. Water aerobics. Now that sounds like, yes. Christina said, what's the bend and snap? It's a move they do. You bend and you snap. Look it up. It's on TikTok and on these different things. You'll I don't know how to explain it because I can't stand up to do it, so I don't know how to tell you to do it. But I want y'all to know, if y'all could have seen the 4-minute video of Berkeley dancing at her recital, this little 3-year-old child has some rhythm. She was ever more getting after it at her recital. It was the cutest thing, which I would have thought it was cute if she would have just stood there and done nothing, probably. You know how it is when you have children and grandchildren. All they got to do is stand up there and, oh, you're clapping and saying, oh, look how good they're doing. Bend and snap, I think of Legally Blonde. Yes. What was the movie where the two guys dressed up like chicks? They had the blonde hair and they were undercover cops for doing something. That comes to my mind. I can't think of the name of that movie. I like that movie. Miss Southern Belle always wants everybody to do the bend and snap. Yeah, Scott, she wants James to do the bend and snap for my birthday celebration. Believe me, if I could stand up or if I could walk, I wouldn't mind doing the bend and snap at all. Y'all would see a lot more activity from me if I could walk, because I would probably dance more, all kind of stuff. I just wish y'all could have known me when I was ambulatory and not in a wheelchair. That's right. We all need to do the bend and the snap. You need to make a video, Miss Southern Belle. You need to make a video about the bend and snap so everybody will know it, and you need to do it. That's what needs to happen, a little short video of Miss Southern Belle doing the bend and snap. And challenge other people to do the bend and snap. That's what needs to happen. Oh, there's sweet Sassy Mary. Hey, now Sassy Mary can do the bend and snap, I'm sure. Sassy Mary is just that sassy. She could do it. Welcome in, Miss Sassy Mary. So good to see you. Sassy's the one that keeps the heifers in place and in order and on point. Colleen, OG, and Tracy Cakes. She has a very tedious job, but she handles it well. She can do it. She don't hold back. She tells them when they need to calm down, they need to stop, But she's also very loving and gentle to them when they need it, just like the mama figure that she needs to be. But Sassy handles them really well over there at Tracy Cakes and Colleen's channel. Oh, and Sassy also crochets. She's been working on a lot of different things. Sometimes they'll turn the camera to her and she'll show like Afghans that she's been working on, or different things that she's been working on, and very pretty. We have a lot of talented people in the community that I'm in, but I don't have very many gifts when it comes to crafting or sewing or anything like that. Now I have gifts. Some I can talk about, some I can't talk about. But I don't have the gift for crafting. I don't have that. I enjoy watching others do it, and I enjoy watching seeing what the final result, like the Afghans and like Crochet Queen Kathy. She can crochet anything, and I've gotten several of things that she's crocheted. But then you have people that do the diamond art, which I've done that before. Then you have all kind of crafting. They act like middle school. Yes, Lucy. Yes. How many times have I said that? I want to say, look, we're not in school anymore. I mean, and what gets me, and I've said it before, it's like you have three, let's just say 3 females, and then 2 of them get in a disagreement, and then the 2 think the one that's left should take either one of the sides. I'm like, no, I'm not choosing sides. I'm going to give you some good advice. Don't take sides. Do not do that. Tell both of them, if they're both your friends, say, I love both of you, but I'm not taking a side. Do not take a side. Let them work it out. But I do respect these channels that when drama starts, they nip it. Like, they will not take it for a minute. Then you have these channels that I've went into that have the drama. They let other people that's on their panel engage in the drama, and it just gets started. So I don't want anybody to come on my channel and try to handle my drama, and be ugly to somebody in my chat when they didn't deserve it. That'd be like I asked, let's just say Lori up on my panel. Lori comes up on my panel and she has a problem with somebody in my chat. Well, I don't have that problem. She starts talking bad about that person in my chat, and I continue to let her do it. Okay, that's wrong. I need to look at Lori and say, Lori, it's my channel. I don't want you to do that. You're my friend, and I like you, but don't do that to my other friends in the chat. But you'll have some channels that just let other people talk ugly to people in their chat. And I'm like, no, that would never happen. You know me, Sissy. I have absolutely no problem booting a person out of my life when they cause drama or anyone that hurt me. People I love. That's just me, like it or not. Exactly. And I can respect somebody like that. But it's the ones that you really don't know. One time they're one way, and then another time they're another way. And then when they're over here with these few people, they're for them. They listen and they talk about you. And then when they're over here with you, they talk about the ones over here. You can't trust people like that. Bye, Martha. Thank you for coming in, sweetheart. So happy I caught you live, leaving shortly for work, keeping you in prayers for continued help. Everyone, make it a great day. I'm praying for you too, 96. You have made my day by coming in. I am so glad that you dropped by. I'll just blow you a kiss. A school teacher always said, be careful of statements that start with, did you hear or I heard. Very well spoken, Gina. Uh, and this is, and some of you may not believe this or you've lived long enough to realize this is true. When someone is gossiping to you about somebody else, you can take it from me that they're gossiping about you to that person. I'm telling you, and that is going on. They are talking about everybody. That's me. Thank you so much, Miss Southern Belle. We are in a much better place. Big hugs to you. I'm too old for your sales and auctions. I just enjoy the people. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just enjoy everybody. I'm going into the chats where the host or hostess acknowledge you. I'm not saying have a full conversation. Just acknowledge with a hello that tells me that you're not just about the money or you actually care. Yes, and that's why I think Ella, her channel, she's going to make a point. She's going to spend an hour speaking to everybody before the auction starts. And when I do my lives, I want to make sure that I speak to everybody. And if I miss someone, I want them to say, wait a minute, put in the chat, raise their hand. You missed me. You missed me. It's not that I meant to do it on purpose, but I want to make sure that everybody that takes time out of their day to come into my chat gets spoken to. I mean, that's just being respectful and nice. I mean, to me, that's just the Southern way. Clint Beecham's in here.
No,
that guy, he worked. Absolutely love your channel and your content. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Clint. Clint works with James. That's a friend of his.
That's my fault.
James said, that's my boss. Only black coffee. Okay, gotcha.
Is that what Clint wrote?
No, another lady put it in here. I asked her. Yeah, I do have some locals that know about my channel, but mostly I probably could count on both hands how many people in my area know that I have a YouTube channel. Not that I try to hide it, that I'm ashamed of it, or, I just feel like it's mine, and I don't really want a lot of people that. We live in a small town. I don't know if y'all know about small towns, but they actually think they know you better than you know yourself. And I've lived here my entire life. And James has lived here almost 37 years. And though James loves it here, he absolutely loves living here. And I'm not saying I don't, but he thinks it's a Mayberry little town, and I think it's a Peyton place. Like gossip and all that. But James doesn't look at it like that. I'm so glad, Gina. Oh, you're welcome, Scott. I can't do black coffee. I was trying the black coffee and dry toast diet. I couldn't handle it. Oh, that's 2 strikes. Michelle, black coffee and dry toast. Oh, no. Don't do that. Hey, Juby, how are you? Good to see you. How have you been? So glad you dropped by. Have you been doing okay? Because I know you were having a lot of health problems. Scott said, the bend and snap is from the comedy movie Legally Blonde. Okay, we'll have to go and check that out. As soon as I get off this live, I'm going to have to show James what the bend and snap is. Michelle said, I seen the picture. She was so cute. Michelle, if you could see this video, the way Haley had the video posted, you could only send it through Facebook. You couldn't share it. And I didn't even realize it was a video until Taylor was showing me the video. Oh my gosh, she is the cutest thing. Not shy at all. I have to have cream and Splenda in mine. Oh, so you doctor yours up. See, I do too. I do not drink my coffee black. No. And I don't mind flavored coffee. Like when we go to the coast, my cousin's wife, Lisa, she and I get, I don't know what the name of the little place is that sells the coffees. They make you can either get it hot or cold, the different flavors.
Mochas.
You get mochas and all that. So when we all go to the coast, she and I get those coffees. You're thinking of White Chicks. Yes, that's it, Scott. White Chicks. That's it. Black coffee is better for you. The sugar and creamer is the silent killer, not good for your digestive system. That's what Clint put.
Yeah.
Well, James don't have anything wrong with his digestive system because he could eat rocks and his digestive system is going to be the same. He never has problems with his digestive system. James said, isn't that a little bit too much information? No, I could have elaborated, but I stopped there. I'm glad y'all are dropping all these links. Thank y'all. I miss talking to you, Michelle. I need to call you and catch up. Well, Juby, call her. Did you put down how you're doing, Juby, and I missed it? Everybody speaking. Okay. Okay, let me see if I can get this name. Maritza Yarn and Crafts. Is that right? I said I was going to remember that. You know, they were figuring out your name in other chats. I am so glad you dropped by, but I hope I said that name correctly. I am so glad you're here. I'll be home all day tomorrow, Sissy Julie. Oh, okay. When people start drama in a person's chat, it is the utmost show of disrespect. Yes. And some people just don't care. Some people do not care how disrespectful it is. They don't care how it looks. And then they switch it around where you've done something to them and they become the victim. That's what gets me. They turn it around like after they get it all started, then they want to act like, oh, I didn't do anything. Y'all are doing it to me. Like they are the victim. God is no respecter of persons, and neither am I. If you come in with drama, you've got to go. You're right. And I love it. Like I said, when channels just automatically just take care of it right off. Just flat out, you're gone. Instead of putting fuel on it and trying to, because here, we all know that's in this chat that doesn't like drama. We all know that people just thrive on that. And all you need to do is say one thing to them, and then it's just going to get it started. And they love that. But I'll always be kind and respectful of other people's options. It's just the way I am. I get so many people in my chats, and I try my darndest to say thank you for coming in. And so, well, Lucy, you can only do so much. I mean, it depends on how many you do get in your chat. And I'm sure you're like me. You're not trying to miss anybody and not speak to them. I don't understand why people have to carry their feelings on their sleeve. And if the person that has the channel has not spoken to you yet, when you go down in the chat, put, hey, you missed me. You didn't say hello. Put that in there. Maybe they didn't see you the first time. But don't beat yourself up over the fact that you may have missed somebody in your chat that you didn't speak to. Hey, Casey, how are you doing? So glad that you dropped by today. Welcome in. I like, now this is makes for a good channel. Casey Collin, County Cooking with Casey. Now, doesn't that sound like a good channel? I'm too old for drama and BS, just saying. Yeah, you do get to the age where you're like, no, I'm not living with this. I'm not dealing with this. Hey, 710. How are you? Welcome in. So glad you dropped by. Are you still doing karaoke? 710 does karaoke on Dev's channel. And sometimes the karaoke is on 710's channel, I noticed. Am I right? I think so. Everybody's speaking to 710. Oh, there's Crossover Paranormal Society. Welcome in. How are you? I always go by the premise of, would I want somebody to treat me ugly? I want to treat you like I want you to treat me. I don't want to. Now, don't get me wrong. There are times when you have to defend yourself and you have to be stern with people because you don't want people just to run all over you. Don't let people's, like I always say, don't take my kindness for weakness, because there's a side of me that I will take up for myself. I don't like to show it, but I mean, you have to take up for yourself or you'll be bullied. And that's one thing I cannot stand, is a bully. I can deal with a lot of things, but a bully is not one of them. There's my handsome son. Mama Bear loves you bunches, sweetheart. Oh, send it to me, please, Sissy Angie. Send what to you, Michelle?
Berkeley.
Oh, the video? Okay, I'll send it. Still have some issues, but staying positive and praying about it. Oh, Julie. I know that your life has been turned upside down and you've been trying to get it back on its axis. I know it was turned upside down, honey. Kenneth, the Kentucky Fam Life. Well, hey, Kenneth, how are you doing? I'm assuming you're from Kentucky. Welcome in. That's one state I've never been to, is Kentucky. And I've been to most of the southern states, but I don't think I've ever been to Kentucky. Not that I wouldn't go. I would go to Kentucky. And you know what still radiates with me about people is people still judge people for what they have and what they don't have. They look down at them. They treat them different because they think they're better than the person that they're speaking to. I mean, I was brought up that I treat the CEO of the bank that I used to work at and the person that is homeless, I treat them with the same respect. I don't show any different. But you'll find some people, and I have worked with some people at the bank that would not even speak to people that would come into the bank if they didn't dress nice, if they didn't think they had much, if they looked different than they did. You know, I don't know if y'all know this or not, but some people cannot be around special needs children and special needs people because it makes them feel uncomfortable because they think it's a reflection of them. Or if they're around somebody that doesn't have as much as they have, they think it's a reflection of who they are. Why? Why do you think it's a reflection of you? I'm gonna tell you something. My children went to school with a special needs, a young guy that had Down syndrome, and my children loved him. He was the sweetest thing, the funniest, had the best sense of humor. I never taught my children to treat anybody different. I think it shows your immaturity, and I think it shows your standards and your morals when you absolutely treat somebody so bad when it's unnecessary. And that speaks volumes. And if you'll just keep your mouth closed and listen to what comes out of other people's mouths, you'll know just what type of person they are. And you'll say to yourself, I don't know if I want to be around them or not. I don't know. And you'll find out if they're a good person or a bad person, or, you know, you'll just know if you just listen. Hey, Yankee Cow, how are you doing, sweetheart? Welcome in. Oh my goodness, and there's Pam. Hey, Pam. It's so good to see you. I'll blow you a couple of kisses. I hadn't seen you in so long. What have you been doing? I hadn't seen you in so long. I'm so glad you dropped by. Playing the victim is narcissistic. Bad behavior is bad behavior. And there's no excuse for it, no matter what mental illness. I agree, Lucy. I had a doctor friend of mine tell me, you can treat bipolar with medication because it actually is something you can treat. But you can't treat a personality disorder with medication. There's no medication that can treat a personality disorder because you choose to be that way. And there's no medicine for that. You choose to act the way you want to act. You choose your personality. What's your personality? Now, can you change your personality? Yes. Can you change it for the better? Yes, you can. No matter what trauma you have been through, you can change your personality to be something different. But there's no medication for personality disorder. Hey, Passion, how are you? Welcome in. Y'all don't forget this. Last week, and I want to ask y'all for forgiveness. I didn't put out one of my neighborhood chat videos. That's because I had grandbabies and all that was going on. But I am going to put out one this week. My neighborhood video where I do the chat. And we talk about different topics and different things. Is it about to rain?
It look like it.
We're grilling. James is going to cook some food on the grill. And
No, Clint, no leftovers.
Clint, he said no leftovers.
Corn on the cob.
Oh, he's putting corn on the cob on the grill. Some burgers, probably some sausage. We asked our neighbor. Okay, let me ask y'all this. We asked our neighbor, had he ever had summer sausage? And he's like, summer sausage? And I don't know if y'all know what that is. But here in the South, we have something called summer sausage. And it looks like it's like a tube. And it's already cooked. And all you have to do is cut a piece of it off. And you can eat it. You don't have to cook it. But James always cuts it off, and sometimes it has pepper jack cheese. It has green onions in it. It has whatever you want to put in it, really. And our neighbor was like, "No, I had never heard of that." And James said, "I always put it on a cracker and eat it." Well, his eyes got about this big around. And I said, "What's wrong?" He said, "I've never heard of putting sausage on a cracker." And I said, "What?" He said, "I've never heard of putting sausage on a cracker." So James went and got some summer sausage, gave it to him, and said, "Try this. You can eat it by itself or eat it on a cracker or whatever you want to do." But I don't know if y'all have ever heard of summer sausage. Oh, okay, Lori, I'll send it to you. I can send it through like Messenger and things like that. And I don't know if she didn't make it shareable because she didn't want it shared all over Facebook. I'm not sure. And or maybe she didn't see that she didn't make it shareable. But I can understand her not wanting Berkeley, all over Facebook. I can understand that. Bye, Passion. Hey, Sharon, how are you? Thank you for the thumbs up. Have you been doing okay? Welcome in. So good to see you. Let me get down here where I talked about this sausage. Michelle said, "I have 2 nephews that have disabilities." Oh, hey, Dawn, how are you doing? Dawn and I have decided that somewhere that we are related in the family tree somewhere. She has a son that had a birthday yesterday, and he turned 33. My son turned 33 in December. Uh, Dawn and I could get in a lot of trouble if we hung out together. But anyway, Dawn has auctions. You need to go check her channel out. Dawn, you can put your link in the chat if you want to, because I know you've got an auction this afternoon. You're going to be somewhere. You always are somewhere doing something. But Dawn, I'm her new troublemaker in her chat, and of course I'm going to be in the corner before long. But that's okay. I'm stationary now anyway. My wheelchair's not going, so I'm stuck. So it doesn't matter. Pam said, "Girl, my life is consumed these days." I'm so glad, Yankee. I'm so happy for you. Hey, the Bud Files, how are you doing? Welcome in. I'm so glad you dropped by. Y'all, my birthday celebration is going to be either the 15th or the 16th of May. I'm going to be doing giveaways. I think I'm going to ask some questions, how well you know me. I don't know what else we'll do, but we'll do something. Everybody speaking. Thank you. Lincoln is something else. I got into laughing out loud yesterday, and I got so tickled at him because he was laughing out loud. I started laughing at him, but he's a mess and got the biggest blue eyes. Oh my goodness. I'm anxious to see what this next one's going to look like. Like I said, she's going to find out in about 6 weeks if she's having a boy or a girl. It doesn't matter to me. I mean, a boy, a girl, as long as it's healthy, it doesn't matter. You sure there's none left over? Come on over, Michelle. You can have some. Hey, Cher, how are you doing? Welcome in. Thank y'all for sharing the links. Oh my gosh, I love lemonade. That's another thing we have in common, Dawn. I love it. You know I have some in the refrigerator. Go ahead and get you some lemonade, girl. Billy used to eat summer sausage, mozzarella cheese on a cracker. Yeah, we love summer sausage here. Super salty but good. It is. But if you make it yourself, like the men in our family make the summer sausage, and they can kind of, which what we have here is homemade. You can make it as salty as you want to. I watched your live stream a while back, Miss Southern Belle, but you couldn't see my comments in the chat though. Oh, I wonder why. Oh, she's talking to Miss Southern Belle. Okay. Claudette, thanks. I used to have cooking and dog videos. Oh, that's too bad. People have to be that way. Ignore them if you ever get videos up again and don't pay any attention to them. Okay, that's what I want to say something about that. If you have a YouTube channel and somebody comes in and they try to talk about your videos, or I don't know what happened in this situation, you keep doing what you want to do. Don't let anybody discourage you for being who you are. That's what I want to say. You just continue to do your thing and just ignore them. And I know it's hard sometimes because it's even hard for me to ignore some of these people that are aggravating other people. My husband is recovering from skin cancer areas removed. We learned firsthand how it's more involved than we ever realized. Oh, Sharon, I remember seeing that. I hope he's doing well. Oh, I will, Pam. I will. You know I love talking to you, girl. Pam usually gives out corn dogs in the chat. My ADHD is kicking in, having trouble focusing. Oh, I understand that. Michelle said, it's a boy. Well, in a way, if it was a boy, which it doesn't really matter because Matt and Taylor are really close to be brother and sister. But if it was a boy, Lincoln is only going to be 10 months old. And he'll have a first cousin that is really close to his age. And if it's a boy, they'll be, close in age. Which I figure Taylor, I have another one in a few years. But after this one, it should be a little while before we have another one because Lincoln's just 10 months old. 4 months old now. He'll be 10 months old when this new baby gets here. You come on over. Everybody's welcome at Angie's house. Hey, Dee. How are you? Dee has auctions with Dawn. Y'all need to go over there and check Dee out. Dee was having some good sales. Dawn has sales too. That's the one thing about these auctions. They have sales. So, a lot of times you think you wouldn't be able to afford things in an auction. Really, you probably could. If you so wanted it. Sometimes it's whether you just want it or you need it. A lot of the stuff that I purchase, I just won't. And that's bad to say. Right now, if my children, the scooter's not like my wheelchair. It's not as comfortable as my wheelchair. But if my children came into this house right now, if they come in here and they had to go through all the stuff of mine, they would either have a large community rummage sale, or they would donate it, or they would just throw it out. Because I can't see them wanting a lot of the stuff that I have. I can't see it. Because every time we send stuff home with Berkeley, Matt says, "Mom, I'm trying to declutter now." And you just keep sending stuff, of which we take stuff to him and Haley and, we pack up stuff every time we go to their house. He's like, "I'm trying to declutter right now." Like, I'm sorry, but you got to take it. Hey, Daisy. So good to see you. Welcome in. Well, since I'm not in my wheelchair, and this scooter is the most uncomfortable seat in the house, I am going to go ahead and end this live stream. And I will see you all. I'm going to do a video. Dawn said my kids probably won't want too much of my stuff either. I'm going to do one of my neighborhood chat videos, a topic that we'll discuss, my opinion, and you can take it with a grain of salt. It doesn't matter. This week. But I've enjoyed this live stream, and I should be getting my wheelchair back in order Friday because the part has come in. The part is coming in tomorrow, and I should be able to get my wheelchair back on the road. And I love you all, and there's nothing you can do about it. And I'll see some of you ladies in the auctions tonight. Bye, neighbor.